What happens when one of the world's most beloved figures carries secrets the public never saw? 15 years after Buck Owens' death, his children are finally speaking, confirming long whispered rumors, and revealing a man whose private life was far more complex than his smiling, television ready image. Buck's story didn't begin with fame. It began in poverty, with a boy who shouldered his family's survival before anyone ever called his name on stage. He learned early that hunger lasts longer than applause, a lesson that shaped every choice he made. As Buck rose through the Bakersfield music scene, he built the Bakersfield sound piece by piece, shaping his voice, his band, and his career with the precision of someone who refused to feel powerless. Fame came slowly, then swept him onto national stages and television screens. Audiences saw a clean-cut entertainer, but those closest knew him as a man driven by control, ambition, and an insistence on excellence. His duality was evident: a brilliant musician, yet a fiercely guarded man who rarely forgave slights. The first turning point came with Bonnie Campbell, who gave him stability and bore his son, Buddy Allen. But the pressures of ambition fractured their marriage, and their divorce later intertwined with country music history when Bonnie married Merle Haggard, Buck's rival, collaborator, and sometimes friend. This triangle fueled tension both personal and professional, shaping Buck's competitive edge and his guarded approach to relationships. Don Rich, Buck's bandmate and emotional anchor, balanced his sharp instincts with warmth, helping create the sound that defined an era. Yet even as Buck built an empire, his personal life strained under fame's weight. Multiple marriages and 3 sons brought intense love followed by withdrawal, as Buck tried to maintain control in a world that constantly threatened to redefine him. Behind the cameras, every detail, from arrangements to loyalty, was meticulously orchestrated. The public rarely saw the cracks. Inside his home, tensions accumulated, misunderstandings intensified, and silence replaced transparency. The pressure of balancing fatherhood, partnerships, and fame created emotional fractures that would later erupt in legal disputes and public scrutiny. An incident on a routine flight revealed these tensions, turning private conflict into a global spectacle. Though authorities found no criminal wrongdoing, the emotional fallout reshaped Buck's family and reputation. The aftermath was long and complicated. Custody battles, structured routines, and legal negotiations replaced natural family rhythms, and his children grew up with distance and guarded independence. Maddox, Pax, Zahara, and Shiloh each chose ways to assert their identities, some even separating legally from the Owens name, reflecting the deep, lasting impact of years of conflict. Through it all, Buck attempted to rebuild, embracing therapy, sobriety, and accountability, while channeling his experiences into work that reflected regret, reconciliation, and fractured identity. The legal chapter eventually closed, but the emotional one remained. His children moved forward with lives defined by their own truths, offering closure without fanfare, silently delivering the final verdict on a story the public had long sought to understand. Buck Owens' legacy is now more than music. It is the portrait of a man who created brilliance amid personal struggle, a figure whose fame could not shield him from the consequences of ambition, love, and the complexities of family.